Titan is a winner of the Red Dot Design Award, which is equivalent to the Oscar Award in the film world and holds the record of the slimmest watch in the world. Titan is the 5th largest watchmaker in the world, sold in 32 countries and has over 1,000 varieties, catering to more than 135 million customers worldwide. Why don't you be one of them? Titan is now in Bhutan with Kushu Enterprise, the sole distributor. Visit us at Kelwang Building near Clock Tower in Thimphu. We have genuine Titan watches for all, from school-going children to office-goers to armed force personnel to sportsmen, with contemporary to classic designs. You can get your choice of watch at Titan. Get your Titan from Tashi Commercial Corporation in Penciling, Gelefu, Samdup Dzongkhar, Paro and Thimphu, Bhutan Distributor in Penciling, Choden Songkang in Mongar, Tshering Dorji General Store in Tashigang, and Royal Bhutan Army Canteen in Thimphu. A Titan watch is not only a timepiece, but also a piece of jewelry with a sentimental value. Get a jewel for yourself and for your loved ones at MRP ranging from 450 to 25,000 Nultrum. When you choose Titan, you are choosing a lifetime companion you can depend on every day and every season.
DZONGKHA and welcome to the season 2 of Do You Know Your Child? I'm your host Choni. Like a marriage or a friendship, your relationship with the child needs positive attention to thrive. Attention is equal to love. Like your garden, your car, or your work, what you attend to flourishes. And of course, that kind of attentiveness takes time. You can multitask at it while you are making dinner, but the secret of a great relationship is some focused time every day, attending only to that child. In our last show, our participant made some commitments. Let's see how well they're doing.
Last week, when I came to the show, I promised to my mother that I'll read my books of my own. I'm trying my best to do that for my mother.
Last time in the show, she committed that she will study the storybooks of her own. Now I think she is improving, but certain words she don't understand and can't pronounce, so I help her about with this. Last time I committed to her that I'll listen to her, but so there are certain things that I don't allow to the kids. For example, electronic gadgets and all.
When I came to the show, I got this watch and I thank Titan for this for the beautiful watch of all. My favorite color is blue and I get a blue watch. Very, very thank you.
The closeness of the parent-child connection throughout life results from how much parents connect with their babies right from the beginning. For instance, research has shown that the fathers who take a week or more off work when their babies are born have a closer relationship with their child at every stage of the child's life. Theorists say that if a man bonds with his newborn, he will stay closer to her throughout her life. Let's see which family we have today.
Hi everyone, my name is Shriksang. I am 9 years old. I study in Rook School and I am in grade 5. This is my mother. This is my grandmother, and my brother is studying in his room and my dad is in tour.
Let's welcome our first participant, Mom Pempida, and ask her daughter later the same questions and tally their answers. Welcome to the show. And my first question, as always, is, do you know your child?
Yes, I know her very well.
Okay. Tell me a little something about your family.
We are a family of 4. She's the youngest and she only has a brother.
Okay, and how old is the eldest?
He's 17.
Wow, okay. So you might have become a mother at quite a young age, am I right? Love?
Yes.
Okay.
Right after my graduation, I think.
All right, you were racing, you graduated, bam, I'm going to be a mom, all right?
I became a mom, yeah.
My question is, now people say, there's a Budni saying also that you shouldn't take too long to give birth or too long to get married, right? But there are people nowadays, there are people saying that you shouldn't rush into marriage, you shouldn't have kids too early also. So what is your stand on it? Do you think it's okay to give birth early, or you should wait till you cross your 30s?
I think it's up to the individuals, I think. But I think I always say to my colleagues, like, there's 2 things in life. We have professional life and personal life. So I think you have to, if you plan it properly, then first I think you can go ahead with the professional life and then pursue your personal life. But in that case, like our parents, they don't like us to be parents old. So in that case, mine is like, it's the other way around. So first I got married right after my graduation. I had my son, and then in between, then I went into government work. I carried out with my job, and after that I again pursue my master's degrees, and also it was like all mixed together.
I think that's good though.
But that's good. I'm doing. I'm happy with what I did and what I am now.
I think so. I feel like if your professional life isn't getting anywhere at the beginning, go ahead, have your family, start your family while you have time to sit home and babysit. Or, I mean, if you, I personally feel like whatever comes first, you should attend to that. Like you did. You attended to your personal life first, and then you went and pursued your professional life, which is really good. So there's no regrets of starting a family early.
But now I think it's the fashion, I mean, the style is changing, I think. So these days, I think the people, like, they tend to get married late, I think. Maybe they, I think, first get into their professional or career life, and then they settle down. I think that is also a good way. But even if you get married early also, I think there's no regret.
As long as it's a well-informed, sound decision, and you have the right partner, I think you can get married right after college. And I think after college is also fine. There are people who get married before college. It's just, I think it's too early, but I mean, their marriage is still work, and I guess it's fate, right? All right. Well, I have in here 10 questions that I'm going to ask you first. Then I'm going to ask these questions to your daughter. After that, I'll tally the answers, and that will be your score. We're not here to judge any of the parents and say you're a good parent or you're a bad parent, but it's just a fun game, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are you ready for your questions?
Yes, please.
Okay. Question number 1. Who is your daughter's best friend?
Her best friend is Chhoden, I think.
Okay.
I hope I got her name
they
right.
have really difficult names these days.
Yes.
So Chhoden. Okay.
Yeah. Chhoden is right, but I don't know the first part.
Okay, all right. If she says Chhoden, and if that is in any of the names of the best friend, I'll consider that. Question number 2. What is your child's favorite toy? What does she like to play with?
She likes to play with dolls, Barbie dolls.
Okay. Next question. With whom does your child sleep?
With me.
Okay, all right. So, why does she sleep with you? I mean, what class is she in?
She's in class 5.
Okay.
I think she feels closer, I think, being with me, because I'm also a mother. But when I'm out of the Thimphu, when I'm on official tour, or so she sleeps with her dad, there's no problem.
Okay.
But when 2 of us are together, she prefers to sleep with me.
I see. Do you think she's capable of sleeping all by herself?
Not, I don't think so at this
but
moment.
Don't you ever worry that what if you and your husband both have to leave the town and she has to stay back?
Yes, she hasn't tried it yet. Before, when I went to pursue my studies, we left her, my parents, my husband also came with me. So we left her with my mother. But that time also she was sleeping with her grandmother. But that time she was quite young. I mean, she was only 4 years old that time. But now also, she has to sleep with either one of us.
I see,
She can't sleep alone. You haven't tried it.
I see, okay, all right. Next question. Do you give your daughter any pocket money?
I don't give. Usually, I don't give until and unless she asks.
Okay, all right.
So when she wants to buy something, she always asks for money from me or her father.
Okay, so it's as and when she needs it.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. Have you ever been to your daughter's concerts at school?
Yes, every year I make sure that I do not miss her concert.
Okay.
But sometimes, like in the past, I had to, because I was not here.
I see.
Had to attend to official duties, and I couldn't once or twice was not able to attend her concert.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to go to a child's concert?
To encourage your child and to show that, that encourages her. Because one time when she was studying in another school, I was not here, and I think she really missed me. Her auntie was telling me, like from the stage she was looking down, trying to
Yeah.
locate her. Her father was there,
I
but
see.
she, I think, really missed me. And my aunt,
course.
her aunt told me she was really feeling sad.
Yeah.
It made her feel sad also. So I always make sure, like, I do not miss her concert. So this time also her concert is coming up. So I just look at, I have my my official thing tour to be undertaken. So I just plan it so that I do not miss it.
Yeah.
So I'm planning to do first stay for her concert and then proceed with my official tour.
I think you said something that's very important. And I grew up on stage. I was always dancing or doing some drama or something, always on the stage. And my parents always made it a point to show up. And now that I'm thinking, it was very encouraging, like you said.
Yes.
They never said that we are here to support you. They
Yes.
didn't come with my name on a signboard and all. But just the fact that they're there and they're watching me
Yes.
show off my talent
Yes.
is very important. And
Yes.
it's very reassuring.
Yes, yes.
So I'm really glad you said it. Question number 6. Which restaurant in town is your favorite? Let's say if you say, okay, let's go out to eat today. Where would she go?
Zambala.
Okay, all right.
Momos for momos.
Okay. Yes, Zambala is very famous for its momos. Next question. What vegetable does your child dislike the most?
I'll say sag.
Okay, all right. Next question. What does your daughter take for breakfast, or what's her favorite breakfast?
Most of the time she takes bread, egg and milk.
Okay, all
For
right.
bread.
Second last question. Do you think your daughter would know the name of the fourth king of Bhutan?
Yes, yes.
All right. Question number 10. Do you think your daughter would know where the fourth king of Bhutan was born?
That one I have a doubt. I'm not very sure.
Okay. Now there's a yes and no. Do you think she would know?
I'll say yes.
Okay, all right. We'll go with that. And with that, you've answered all the 10 questions. We'll have your daughter come here next now. Welcome to Do You Know Your Child, Riksang. Before anything, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Riksang Dalma. I am in Druk School and I'm in Standard 5.
Okay, all right, Riksang. You're in class 5, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite subject?
English?
Why do you like English so much?
Because when I study English, I can put it in my head easily and I get higher marks.
Oh, okay. I think the fact that you learn English faster has to do with your interest. Okay? So if you're interested in one subject, I think you actually pay attention, you try harder to understand it, and then you can grasp it quicker than the subjects that you really don't like. So try and like all the other subjects also. Tumkush? Okay, all right. Riksang, I asked your mom 10 questions about you. Now I'm going to ask these questions to you. Tupka?
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1. Who is your best friend?
My best friend's name is Chhoden.
Okay. Question number 2. What is your favorite toy?
My favorite toy is Barbie dolls.
Okay. Next question. With whom do you sleep at night?
I sleep at night with my mom and dad.
Okay. Do you think you are comfortable sleeping all by yourself?
Yes.
Do you think, let's say, your mom and dad has to leave town and you are left with your uncle and aunt? Okay, let's say that. Do you think you can sleep in a bed all by yourself?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. I was talking about about this with your mom, and your mom thinks you're not ready. But now mom knows that she's ready. So maybe try that. She will have to learn to be independent. And I think these are the few small steps that you could take to encourage her to be independent. Because let's admit it, as parents, we're not going to be there for them throughout their life. So you still sleep with your parents, right, dear?
Yes.
Maybe this is just a piece of little advice. You don't have to follow it. This is just a suggestion. Maybe try and try to sleep by yourself in your own bed. Okay? Because you have to learn to be independent. You have to learn to not depend on anyone. It's good to have your parents support you and be there for you, right? But you have to prepare your brain, your body, your heart, your mind, your soul to be independent. Okay. Next question. Do your parents give you pocket money? As in, is there every weekly basis or monthly basis you get your money?
Sometimes when I ask them.
Okay, so do they give you other times or only when you ask them?
Sometimes they give.
Okay, all right. So, but there's not a regular basis. You don't get the monthly pocket money or the weekly pocket money. Okay, neither did I. It's not a privilege, I'll tell you that. Next question. Do your parents come for your concerts at school?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like it when they come or do you get embarrassed?
I like it when they come.
Okay, why do you like it?
Because I can show them that I have my talent.
Yes,
in dancing.
very good, very good. Next question. Which is your favorite restaurant in town?
My favorite restaurant is Zone, the Zone.
Okay, all right. Apart from Zone, is there any other place you like to go to and eat?
Zombala.
Okay, all right. Next question. What vegetable do you dislike the most?
I don't like spinach.
You don't like spinach? I like spinach. I think that would be my favorite. Not the bitter spinach. I have tasted some bitter spinach these days. I don't like those, but I really love spinach. But okay, that's your answer. What's your favorite vegetable then?
My favorite vegetable is cauliflower.
Okay. Next question. What do you take for breakfast? What's your favorite breakfast?
I usually take bread and egg.
Okay.
And sometimes bread jam.
Okay, all right. Your second last question. Do you know who the fourth king of Bhutan is?
Yes.
Who is he?
His name is Jimisingye Wanchu.
Okay. Do you know where the fourth king of Bhutan was born?
Yes.
Where was it?
He was born in the Tshering Palace.
Okay, all right. You are correct for the last two questions. And do you know why I'm asking you about the fourth king and not about the other brilliant kings that we had?
No.
Okay. It's because this year is a very special year. Okay. This year, he turned 60 years old. And starting last year, up until the November 11th of 2015, we'll be celebrating. Okay?
Okay.
The whole year will be a celebration for his 60th birthday, which is why I decided I'll ask these two questions about the fourth king and see if you know anything about the fourth king. And you seem to know a lot about the fourth king, which is really good. Okay, now that you've answered all the 10 questions, let's take a look at your mom's score, all right? Okay. Who is your daughter's best friend?
Chhoden.
Chhoden.
What is your child's favorite toy?
Barbie dolls.
Barbie dolls.
With whom does your child sleep?
With me
With my mom and dad.
Do you give your daughter any pocket money?
until and unless she asks.
Sometimes when I ask them.
Have you ever been to your daughter's concerts at school?
Yes.
Yes.
Which restaurant in town is your favorite?
Zambala.
Zombala.
What vegetable does your child dislike?
Salt.
Spinach.
What's her favorite breakfast?
Bread, egg and milk.
Bread and egg.
Do you think your daughter would know the name of the fourth king of Bhutan?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think your daughter would know where the fourth king of Bhutan was born?
Yes.
The Tshering Palace.
I now have the score with me. And what do you think? Because you've heard all her answers. What do you think your score would be?
I think I've done fairly well.
Fairly well. Why fairly? Why not just well?
Well, I think one or two.
Okay.
One or two didn't click, I think.
I see. What about you? Do you think your mom, like, just give me a number out of 10. What do you think would be your mom's score?
Maybe 6.
All right, that's very modest. And I'm very, very, very proud to tell you this. This has never happened on the show. Your mom got 10 out of 10. Right? It's the time for celebration. Right? Are you happy?
Yes.
So this says volumes about your mom. She knows thousands of things about you. There are billions of things that could be known about you. And I asked 10 of them. Out of the billion things, I asked 10 of these questions, and your mom was able to answer all of them correctly. Right?
Yes.
So that is just amazing. This tells me that your mom talks to you, you talk to your mom. There's communication, right?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Although you've scored 10 out of 10, we always say there's no such thing as a perfect parent.
Yes.
There's no such thing as a perfect mom. No such thing as a perfect dad. There's always room for improvement, right? So, for our commitment, what would you like to commit to improve as a mother?
I think I have to give more time to her
I see.
because since I'm a working mother,
Yeah.
and also I have to tend to household work also, so I don't have much time to, like, I don't give her time on her studies and all. So I always feel like I should be giving more time to her on her studies, especially.
I
If
see.
I could concentrate more, then she'll be able to do very well. Yeah.
Okay. And if I may, you can totally, again, like, just discard my any opinion. I think because you feel like you're a working mother and you have so many household work and you are also a mom, I feel like you feel maybe a little guilt, which is why you coddle her so much.
Yes.
Coddle in the sense you pamper her
Yes,
so
yes,
much.
we do
You
that.
don't let her be
Yeah.
independent at
Yes,
all.
yes.
So this is my tiny suggestion. You can just discard it if you don't feel like it's true. Maybe making her be independent.
Yes.
Teaching her to be independent. But I really like your commitment. Your mom said she will try and spend more time, okay?
Yes, especially on her studies.
Yes, especially for your studies. तो कुछ?
Yes.
So, okay. Yes, your mom did 10 out of 10 in her test, huh? So you better get that for your exams, all right? 100 out of 100. Now for your exam, I have 3 commitments here. These are commitments your mom gave me. Now I want you to pick one. And if you can read it, please read it.
To concentrate more in studies.
Okay, all right. Just like mom did here. And just like I told you now, you're going to concentrate, okay? And try and do better. Of course, you said you enjoy English, right? Now you're going to show the same interest for the other subjects and do better, okay? I know it is too much to show the same kind of interest for all 5 subjects or 6 subjects you might have, right? But it's only for a couple of years. After that, you choose what stream you want, right? And then you can focus on those. All right, do you think you could do that?
Yes.
Okay, so that is your commitment now, okay? Like I told your mom, I want to reiterate to you that it is very important to be independent, okay? So, I mean, I would give anything to sleep with my mom right now because they have the softest hand, they have the warmest hugs. I totally understand that. But when you grow up and go to college, I think you'll have a very difficult time if your mom keeps coddling you like that. Of course. So try. I'm not saying don't talk to her or be like distant with her, but just start from sleeping by yourself, okay? Let's go to the next segment, which is With Love. We'll first have your mom read the letter, and then we'll go to you.
My dearest Boom, I'm here today on this show just for you, my dear. You wanted me to participate in this show since long time back, but due to camera affair, I didn't want to do it. However, since you insisted so much, I gave a second thought and made up my mind to do it just for you, as this type of programs for children serve as a platform for them to build and enhance your skills and confidence. So I should instead be encouraging you to participate in such forums. Anyways, we are lucky to have a daughter like you in our family. You made our family complete and happy. I know you are an intelligent and responsible girl. I just would like you to work harder and be a good human being. If you work a little harder, you have the potential to excel in your studies, which ultimately will lead to a brighter future. I know how much you love me, your father, your brother, and Ange, and my love for you is not less than yours, if not more. Yours, Mommy.
I am really glad you came to the show, although despite your camera fear of cameras, right? And I think this is a message to all the parents who've denied their children from coming to the show. That you have to, I mean, she made it. She overthought it, of course. She took, and the second time she came here and she got 10 out of 10. So this is good news to all the parents who are who have fear of cameras. So try and come and encourage your children to be on such platforms where they get to talk, they get to express, and this show is all about them. So I'm really glad you came. Now your turn.
Dear Mom, I'm really sorry for making you get mad at me, but you will be my soul and will always be with me. I love you so much that I can't live without you. You are my mom and will always remain. When you are in hospital, I was looking at your picture and I was crying. XOXO with love, Riksangdalma.
What's XOXO? It's hug, kiss, hug, kiss. X is for the hug, okay? And the O is the shape of your mouth. XOXO. Can I take a look at the letter? You've made so many designs there.
She prepared it long time back.
Really? Ooh. So, wow. Very creative. Oh, there you go. Oh, I love the heart here. And the heart here. And you have even designed your own envelope here. To Mom by Riksangdalma. To Mom from Riksangdalma. I dash you. Ooh, okay, I don't want to see that. I dash you. And you're supposed to pick from love, 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 love. These are the options. I wish exams were this easier, right? This is very sweet, Riksang, and you're very creative. Continue with that, okay? Explore it. Riksang, I have these things for you. We're almost at the end of the show. I have these books for you, and I want you to give special attention to this book. This book is about our fourth king and the many great things he did for our country. And because this year, and I mean every year is a special year for us, for him, right? I want you to keep yourself updated and learn a lot about the fourth king. He is the father of the fifth king, right? Okay, so these are a few books that I wanted to give you, and I have this watch for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, with this, we've come to the end of the show. I want to thank both of you for coming to the show. I really appreciate you dragging your mom here, despite her saying that she has fear of cameras, and you giving it a second thought and coming to the show. So thank you, both of you.
Thank you so much.
Trust begins at infancy when your baby learns whether she can depend on you to pick her up when she needs you. By the time babies are a year old, researchers can assess whether babies are securely attached to their parents, which basically means that the baby can depend on his parents to meet his emotional and physical needs. Come back next week, and if you'd like to be a part of the show, or if you have any suggestions or feedback, please email us at parenting@pbs.bt. Thank you, and bye-bye.